Episode 39, Freelance Worker Struggles.
So, you want to hear about the challenges of being a freelance worker, huh? Well, where do I begin? First of all, let's talk about the perks of being a freelancer. You get to work in your pajamas, set your own schedule, and avoid the dreaded office politics. But with every perk, there's a downside. For starters, trying to explain what you do to your parents can be a real challenge. They always seem to think you're either unemployed or running some sort of illegal side hustle. And don't even get me started on trying to convince your friends that you actually have a job. So, you just sit at home all day and watch Netflix, right? Then there's the issue of motivation. When you're a freelancer, you're your own boss, which means you're also your own worst enemy. It's easy to get distracted by the laundry that needs to be done or the pile of dishes in the sink. And let's not forget about the ever-present temptation of social media. I'll just check Twitter for 5 minutes. Yeah, right. And of course, there's the financial uncertainty. As a freelancer, you're always on the hunt for new clients and projects. There's no steady paycheck, no benefits, and no guarantee that you'll have work tomorrow. But hey, at least you don't have to deal with rush hour traffic, right? But all of these challenges pale in comparison to the real enemy of the freelancer, procrastination. When you work from home, it's so easy to say, I'll just do it later. And then suddenly it's 11 p.m. and you haven't done a lick of work. But hey, at least you can take a break and watch another episode of that show you've been binging. In conclusion, being a freelancer is both a blessing and a curse. It's a constant balancing act between flexibility and discipline, between freedom and financial stability. But hey, at least we get to wear sweatpants to work. Hey, everyone. Good to be here tonight. So, I was thinking about the challenges of being a freelance worker the other day. And let me tell you, it's tough out there. You're either working all the time or worrying about when your next paycheck is coming in. And don't even get me started on the self-employment tax. But you know what's even harder than being a freelance worker? Explaining what you do for a living to your parents. So, Mom and Dad, I'm a freelancer. Oh, that's great, dear. What's your actual job? No, Mom and Dad. That is my actual job. But where's your office? Your boss? Your coworkers? I work from home, I'm my own boss, and my cat is my coworker. And speaking of working from home, can we talk about the struggle of actually getting work done? I mean, I have all these distractions around me, Netflix, social media, my cat sleeping on my keyboard. And when I do manage to get into the work zone, there's always a knock at the door or the neighbor's dog starts barking. It's like the universe doesn't want me to be productive. And let's not forget about the ever-present fear of not having enough work. As a freelancer, you're always looking for the next project, the next gig, the next client. It's like a never-ending game of job hunting. And when you do land a job, you have to be your own accountant, marketing department, and customer service representative. It's like having multiple jobs in one. But you know what? Despite all the challenges, being a freelancer has its perks too. I get to work in my pajamas, take breaks whenever I want, and choose my own clients. And let's face it, it's pretty cool to be able to say that you're your own boss. So, to all my fellow freelancers out there, keep hustling, keep grinding, and keep wearing those pajamas. We may have our challenges, but we're a tough breed. And if all else fails, we can always go back to living in our parents' basement. Thanks, everyone. Being a freelance worker is like being a one-person circus. You're juggling multiple clients, projects, and deadlines all at once. And if you drop one of those balls, you don't just disappoint your boss, you disappoint yourself, your bank account, and your dreams of ever affording avocado toast again. One of the biggest challenges of being a freelancer is that you're constantly hustling for work. You have to be your own marketing department, your own HR department, and your own accounting department. I mean, I got into this line of work because I wanted to be my own boss, but I didn't realize that also meant being my own intern, assistant, and therapist. Another challenge is that your work-life balance goes out the window. When you work from home, it's easy to blur the lines between work time and personal time. I'll be honest, I've taken conference calls from my bed while wearing sweatpants that haven't been washed in days. And let me tell you, the only thing less professional than that is when your cat decides to jump on your keyboard in the middle of an important email. But hey, at least as a freelancer, I get to set my own hours, right? Yeah, except that means I'm always working. Even on weekends, even on holidays, even when I'm supposed to be on vacation. It's like I'm never really off the clock. And don't even get me started on the constant anxiety of wondering where your next paycheck is coming from. It's like playing a never-ending game of financial whack-a-mole. But you know what? Despite all the challenges, I wouldn't trade this lifestyle for anything. There's something exhilarating about the freedom of being your own boss, about the thrill of landing a new client, about the satisfaction of seeing your hard work pay off. And at least if I screw up, I have no one to blame but myself. So to all my fellow freelancers out there, keep juggling those balls, it's worth it in the end.
And that wraps up another laughter-filled episode of Not So Funny A. If you enjoyed the jokes generated by our AI algorithms, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our comedy-loving community.